Hello and welcome to Wikipedia Editing 102. This video focuses on the very basic technical aspects of editing Wikipedia. By the end of this video, you should be able to name and describe the purpose of 4 Wikipedia pages that will be most useful to you as a new editor, access and use the visual editor to make basic edits, list and explain the 5 pillars of Wikipedia, which defines the core policies of Wikipedia editing, and finally, locate additional options for training through WikiEDU. Let's begin with the types of pages you'll encounter in Wikipedia. There are lots of different types, but in this section, we're focusing on 4 that will be the most useful to you as you start your journey. These include the article page, user page, sandbox, and talk page. You are already familiar with an article page. Article pages are the heart of Wikipedia. It's the page you read when you want to learn something new. As an editor, you can also edit these pages. That's right, if you have an editing account, you can go ahead and click on Edit and begin making changes. This is where you will do the most of your work on Wikipedia. From an article page, you can also see the history of changes on that page by clicking on View History. The View History page is a great place to see when changes were made, what types of changes were made, and who made the changes. Click on the username to learn more about the individuals who are editing the page. This leads us into the second page you should know, the user page. Each editor is provided with space to introduce themselves to the readers and editors of Wikipedia. Many people don't take the time to complete this page, but we highly encourage you to consider starting your Wikipedia journey by creating your own user page. Not only will it enable you to define yourself and your intentions as a Wikipedia editor, it also provides you with a safe space to become familiar with the Wikipedia editing tools. Take a look at the user page for one of the editors who contributed to the Agnes Scott College Wikipedia page. From this profile, we know that user 2003 graduate went to Agnes Scott College and therefore has a vested interest in Agnes Scott College's Wikipedia page. We can also see what their vision is for the page. What we like best about user 2003 graduate's page is that it's still anonymous. Creating your page will enable you to share your goals and interests and provide context to your work, but you can still protect your identity in the process. The third type of Wikipedia page you should know is the talk page. On each page of Wikipedia, there is a link to a talk page. This is where the editors leave notes to each other. On an article page, the talk page may provide tips for future improvements on the page. On a user page, it may be a direct message to an editor to comment on their work. On an article page, the talk page provides you with an opportunity to ask for feedback on your edits. You can also see wiki projects that are interested in improving this page, and list or share ideas for ways to improve the page. On a user page, the talk page provides other editors with a way to communicate with you and welcome you to the community. Other editors may also let you know about potential problems with the edits you made. The final page to know is the sandbox page. While you could start editing an article page or user page directly, any changes that you make will be published and visible right away. When you need to draft a new page, or a new section, or new content, we recommend that you start with your sandbox page. This is a personal space that is only visible to you. Notice that it has all the editing tools found on other pages. Once you have the content set up the way that you want it, you'll be able to copy and paste it into a page where you want it to be published. If you are a more advanced user, you can even use the sandbox to draft an entire article and submit it for review. To access the sandbox, click on the person icon in the top right corner of any page and click on Sandbox. Whew, that was a lot about pages. You are now ready to learn about editing tools. Yay! Our explanation of editing tools in Wikipedia could be simple or complicated. There are 2 editing interfaces on Wikipedia. The simple editor is the visual editor. It allows you to edit articles exactly as they appear on the page. If you're a WordPress user, you're probably already familiar with the visual editor. The complicated option is the source editor, which allows you to view the code and processes on the page. It's like HTML, but a slightly different markup language. To keep things simple, in this video, we'll stick with the visual editor. To access the visual editor, click on Edit. Then click on the pencil and select Visual Editing if it's not already selected. Now, let's review the visual editor buttons. The first 2 are Undo and Redo. Next is the Paragraph button, which allows you to set the style of your text, like whether you're interested in working with plain paragraph text or a heading. The A button allows you to insert bold, italics, superscripts, subscripts, and more. Next, you can insert links by highlighting text and pressing the button that looks like 2 joined circles. If you're adding a reference to the reference list, you can insert a citation through the use of the citation tool. In the citation tool, there are 3 tabs. The first is the automatic tab, and you can paste in a DOI or a URL in the box, and it will automatically render the fields that you need. If you use this, be sure to remember that you should always check your work and apply any missing fields. The manual tab provides a list of common citation types with a form to fill in to create the citation for that type. You can also reuse your citations by clicking Reuse. The final 3 buttons in the visual editor allow you to add bullets, media, or special characters. So easy, right? All right, let's talk about Wikipedia's policies. Wikipedia refers to their policies as the 5 pillars of Wikipedia. The first pillar of Wikipedia is that Wikipedia is an encyclopedia. That means that the content consists of topic overviews designed to inform, not to persuade, not to preach, not to promote. It is a summary of the existing knowledge published in other reliable sources. The second pillar is that Wikipedia is written from a neutral perspective. The tone of the article should be impartial, and all major points of view should be represented. At Agnes Scott College, we see Wikipedia as a platform for social change, but that does not mean that we support using it as a tool for propagating a single point of view. Instead, when we talk about using Wikipedia for social change, we focus on creating content on topics that are underrepresented on Wikipedia. For instance, ensuring the legacy of women, people of color, and people from non-Western nations. We want to see them represented on Wikipedia, and our goal is to create visibility using documented facts and reliable sources. The third pillar of Wikipedia is that it's free. That means that you as an editor are responsible for ensuring that the content that you post respects copyright laws and avoids plagiarism. You should only post words and images that are yours to make free to the public. If you add an image, ensure that it is an image that is in public domain or that it's an image that you own and are willing to place in the public domain. Also know that anything you write on Wikipedia becomes part of the public domain. It's free for others to use in any context. It is difficult to communicate remotely through text, but Wikipedia editors are expected to treat each other with respect and civility. That's the fourth pillar. This includes ensuring that you do not add misleading facts in order to disrupt Wikipedia or play a joke on others. Also, avoid engaging in editing wars. Finally, the fifth pillar of Wikipedia is that there are no firm rules. There's always exceptions that can be made. Just be sure to make sure that you follow these pillars as closely as possible. Well, it looks like you are ready to begin editing. For more training, visit Wiki Education's training dashboard. The resources here are amazing. So amazing, in fact, that we really shouldn't have wasted your time and ours creating our own video. But you know, we love to talk. And we know you love to hear from your favorite CDVL tutors, staff, and librarians. Email us if you have any questions. We are always here to help.